For the first time this season, the Timberwolves are home for the weekend with not one but two games to tip at Target Center over the next 24 hours. Both coming against teams from LA, beginning with tonight's tip against this season. The Northland forward starting lineups. The Clippers going with Chris Paul, J.J. Redick, Luke Richard, Ba Mute, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan. The Timberwolves, meantime, happy to see Ricky Rubio back in the lineup. He missed 5 games with the sprained elbow. Levine, Wiggins, Gorgui Dieng, and Karl Anthony Towns rounding out at home against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Other than that, they have been perfect. Blake Griffin, Westbrook to close out that game. Rubio skying in for a rebound. Gets the Wolves a second chance and then delivers it to Towns. Into this game, #1 in the league in defensive rating. #1 in defensive field goal percentage, #1 in effective defensive field goal percentage, and then they kept overall in offensive efficiency, but #1 in turnover percentage. They do not give up the basketball. Wiggins turns around and drills
to help each other, and it's evident when you watch them play.
Rubio throws the lob for Andrew Wiggins. I get the feeling the Wolves need to get off to a good start in this first.
The day still needs to improve, and so does Tyus for that matter, but to have multiple players that can play that position as JJ comes off that pin down.
Shot clock down to 7. Gorgui will take the jumper and gets a very friendly roll. Griffin gives it right back to Chris Paul. Clippers still have not turned it over. Clearly on the shoulders of Chris Paul. Coming into this game, 25 assists, 1 turnover over the last 3 as the Wolves work transition buckets the other way.
Obviously points off turnovers, fast break points, defensive efficiency, all of that comes from what I'm talking.
No question about it. Thank you very much, Marnie. The Clippers wasting no time.
Ricky's gambling way too much for my taste. You give Chris Paul an open floor situation, bad things happen.
Chris Paul on the other end.
Defensive rating wise. They are connected defensively. Doc Rivers does a great job teaching defense as well.
Zach LaVine, how tough of him. 3-ball good for
Dieng has a huge height advantage on him, but Ba Mute is so strong. You can switch, he can get rolled up, he can still defend.
Griffin,
dynamic.
Griffin spun away from Wiggins. Crawford, tough leaner, make it.
Preseason game in Los Angeles during the WNBA Finals, and when I saw their lineup that they were trotting out there, I'm thinking to myself that Ray Felton yet, but he's been excellent for them. They are going to be good.
Towns goes back up with the second. Bates from straight away.
Let you get easy shots inside.
That was certainly not an easy shot by Wiggins. Wolves get the offensive rebound. Great pass by Karl Anthony Towns.
For that loose ball.
Zach Zarbo, Michael Smith, and Dedrick Taylor, your officiating crew here tonight. Crawford, throw it. Sorely needs to go up. Dunn gets out, transition, feeds to Levine. How pretty was that? Levine gets around Spades and finally does get it to roll in. 3 consecutive turnovers by LA now. Levine finds Aldridge underneath.
See how strong Raymond Felton is. Well, see, Belly's not going to post up. That's the problem.
Tried to run a screen and roll. Belly couldn't handle it. Pass the other way.
Guard in those situations has to be accurate with his passing.
They assessed the turnover to Bielitsa, but it was not a great pass by Levine. The Wolves were down 13 to start this quarter, and they have now. Gorgui Dieng puts it on the floor. Andrew Wiggins, long 3-point try.
56.
Felton knocked away by Zach LaVine, gets it back and able to get it. 4th assist of the game for Rubio. Redick. A Sunday home back-to-back. Griffin. Wiggins. Ba Mute may have gotten a piece of that shot. Sets up Redick the other way.
That's what I'm saying.
Redick all over Zach LaVine. Griffin has Towns to beat. Griffin's got Zach LaVine on him. Mute there for Rubio. Awkward looking shot. Somehow gets it to drop. And he knows as well as anybody he should have finished that one as the seas parted for him. And after the Wolves had tied it at 43.
They're third in the league with 17 again.
Towns up to Wiggins' feet. LaVine gets it up in a hurry. Towns working the offensive glass. It falls into Gorgie's hand. President of basketball operations. Redick gets the shot away and drills it still. It's a Gorgie Jang. Wiggins drives down the paint, finger roll. Andrew came into this game 11th in the league in scoring at 24 per game. Mute, Gorgie underneath, and the Wolves give it right back. Mute adding to his points. Rubio ahead to LaVine. He's got Griffin to beat. Will lay it off the glass and in.
That's really what you need to do to guard Redick when you switch like that, but then all of a sudden you got a mismatch. Zach LaVine trying to guard Blake Griffin. Redick still gets the shot. Veteran teams bend you to their will.
Wiggins for Rubio, straight away for three. And Griffin, who comes up with the block. Clippers looking to run. Redick puts it up. Jordan puts it down.
This was a showed character for those guys to step up and do that.
Blake Griffin underneath. DeAndre Jordan. Andrew's barking. He wants a foul call, but Michael Smith not. 6 rebounds tonight for Ricky Rubio. Towns over Mute in the open three. Paul for DeAndre Jordan. That was next. Talked about it at the top of the broadcast. The fact that, you know, these guys have been together now for quite a long time. Tom Thibodeau said that he thought last year the Clippers
Blake Griffin's injury could have been a blessing for this team as it's constituted. Nice play by Zach LaVine. The
Curves in. And this bench mob did its job in the first half and get the Timberwolves back into a tie game after they had trailed by 14.
Clippers still shooting a red-hot 55.6% from the field. That goes even.
Wolves trying to inch their way back. Bielitsa underneath. Spates wide open look from downtown. Bielitsa looking to get 3 back. Yes, sir. Secures the rebound. Felton going Toronto. Tyus Jones out of the corner for the 3. Tyus Jones, long outlet pass. Karl Anthony Towns with the flush. Towns rebounds. At the line. Wiggins. No, Karl Anthony Towns yet. Towns long 2. Wiggins with the putback in the league right now, and the Blazers also got beat pretty soundly by the Warriors.
They've got a deeper team than Golden State does. Tyus Jones knocks those friends. He wants a taste of the NBA Finals.
Chris Paul drills it. Not. You said all of his friends. LaVine and the Timberwolves. 119-105, our final score, as the Clippers ran out in front early and win this thing.